What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Ghetts has dropped two things. I'm going to start with this one. This is the Daily Duppy that came out 5 days ago. He did drop something with, I can actually see it right here, with Kano and Wretch32. I'll be reacting to that hopefully tomorrow. I don't know if you guys saw my announcement, but basically my wife got really sick, ended up in the hospital over the weekend. Basically that happened, I don't know why I keep saying basically, but that happened on Friday. Today's Wednesday. So yeah, we're home now, but I'm really limiting my time here because I want to make sure I'm home to make sure she's okay. Obviously the hospital released her, but she's still recovering, still really low on energy. So I got to make sure I'm stepping up at home, which means that I got to kind of downsize here just for the week. But I wanted to make sure I got to this, and then I'll try my best to get to the other track maybe tomorrow. So hang in there, guys. It's coming. But right now we got the Daily Duppy. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Am I ever ready for Ghetts? No. I'm not.
Just had a health check and I match fit halfway line. Should have seen how I slapped it. Thierry on me tactics, Sierra on me mad ting. If I ever see Man United, I make gang do mileage. Who had you sa-
Okay. Hold up, sir.
Just had a health check and I match fit halfway line. Should have seen how I slapped it. Thierry on me tactics, Sierra on me mad ting. If I ever see Man United, I make gang do mileage. Who had you silent? It's a miracle how they forget, but man get his liver pulled out of his chest.
Yo, can we talk about... Okay, so I didn't really say it. I don't know if I said it on the previous one where he kind of had like the island vibes going. Obviously looked really fit. And you're looking at him here. I mean, Ghetts is looking jacked. Did you see that? Look at this guy.
Thierry on me tactics, Sierra on me
Watch
mad ting.
this.
If I ever see Man United, I make gang do mileage. Who had you silent? It's a miracle how they forget, but man get...
Look at that. I know I'm like focusing on what he looks like right now. I peeped the lines. I mean, he talked about health check. I think he said mad fit. Slapped it from half. So he's talking like a football reference, but fit like with the health check. I'm not sure if there's maybe other references I'm missing because of like just phraseology from UK. Definitely fill me in on that. Thierry Henry, whatever, football player. So like that's a nice little fitness, health, football scheme. And he kind of went into the Man United, so that's a team. But I think he's saying like if I see men like people united or joining together. He said something about gang something. I gotta pull it back, but
United, I make gang do mileage. Who?
I make gang do mileage after he said if Man United. And I think he said something about Sierra mad thing. So he was talking about like a girl. Anyways, I'm peeping the lines, but I'm very distracted by his fitness here. Like the dude looks jacked. Look at his traps, shoulder definition, shoulder separation to traps. I mean, dude's getting... What do you guys say in UK? Hench?
Who had you silent? It's a miracle how they forget, but man get his liver pulled out of his chest. I just moved.
Continuing the football schemes. Liverpool the team, but liver pulled out of his chest. Bro, that was hard.
It's a miracle how they forget, but man get his liver pulled out of his chest. I just moved recently, I got a brand new castle. That came with the ring doorbell, an alarm and some brand new Arsenal. They wanna see man fall.
Continuing the football scheme. Castle, Arsenal.
That came with the ring doorbell, an alarm and some brand new Arsenal.
And an arm and a brand new Arsenal. I mean, obviously Arsenal, he's talking about like weaponry and stuff, but Arsenal, the football team.
A brand new castle. That came with the ring doorbell, an alarm and some brand new Arsenal. They wanna see man fall, but I'm still gonna ball. I say I got meals on the wall. Due to Madrid, too real for them all. They think they seen it all. Watch when I show.
Madrid, too real for them all. Again, this whole thing seems to be a football scheme, which is super dope.
Was on the wall. Due to Madrid, too real for them all. They think
drilled. I think he said drill.
I say I got meals on the wall. Due to Madrid, too real for them all. They think they seen it all, watch when I show them the next reel. Go play your position, too many cooks in the kitchen, this is the chef's field. G got money.
Too many cooks in the kitchen, this is the chef's field, but Sheffield? Bro, no, come on, man. And this was dope too. He says they think they seen it all, and it like kind of, it went from that wide landscape to the reel, and he said show them the reels. That was, oh my God, there's too much stuff to talk about. I'm going to be stopping this like every 2 seconds. The video is going to be like 6 hours long. We can't do that, but just know that I'm seeing what's happening here.
Real, go play your position. Too many cooks in the kitchen, this is the chef's field. G got money, but G just do what G can afford. Somewhere got wrapped in Nottingham Forest, all because he weren't feeding the wolves. Gully and spiritual.
Nottingham Forest. I wonder if there's something in there that could be like a Robin Hood reference. But I'm not sure.
This is the chef's
Obviously,
field.
the football reference
G
is
got
still
money,
there.
but G just do what G can afford. Somewhere got wrapped in Nottingham Forest, all because he weren't feeding the wolves. Gully and spiritual. There's this thing called balance. Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house or live in a crystal. Please don't tell me about.
Dope. And I like that he didn't say it. Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house or a crystal palace. But he left palace for us to finish. Crystal Palace football team. Come on, man.
Balance. Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house or live in a crystal. Please don't tell me about no old works. Don't think that CV's still valid. Ronaldo wasn't the only shooter in his late 30s out here still banging. If I was
Ronaldo ain't the only shooter still in his late 30s. Bang.
think that CV's still valid. Ronaldo wasn't the only shooter in his late 30s out here still banging. If I wasn't inspired by the man them around me, where the fuck would I be in life? I just got some advice on my brethren Ian. Not that Ian, but Ian's right.
I'm gonna miss some of those. I don't like football's probably like my least knowledgeable sport, so just keep that in mind.
Annabelle's girls like dying and driving them, but Ian's right. Table Annabelle's girls like dying and driving and full and painting, doing up passenger princess Chelsea smiling. Ambidextrous, but I drive on my left hand. Pigs behind me from Tottenham to West Ham. Them boy bums can't speak on riches. Insecure youths with leads on bitches. Arsonists, I leave heat on bridges. Slide. In an riches. Insecure youths with leads on bitches. Arsonists, I leave heat on bridges. Slide. In an electric ride. That's Elon's wishes. Numbers don't lie. That's a lie. You can't lean on digits. Brighton Pierre.
So he said the electric lied. That's Elon wishes. That was really dope reference there to Tesla and stuff. But then he said numbers don't lie. That's a lie. You can't lean on digits. And that's a really dope thing because notice like obviously in several of my previous reactions, I comment on his like subscriber count. Even like the view count. I mean, look at this. You know, this is 5 days ago, 757,000. And I could pick anything from, you know, let's say like a UK artist. You know, I can't really see anything here, so maybe that was a bad example. But oh, here we go. MGK 6 days ago, 3.1 million. Now, if I was to compare skill to skill of MGK and Ghetts, I mean, come on, guys. Like, what are we talking about, right? So in that scenario, when he says numbers don't lie, that's a lie. Can't lean on digits. I think that when you're in this like rapper lane, like I'm a lyricist or a conscious rapper, I think you can definitely counter that argument and say that numbers really are kind of a lie when we talk about skill to this level. So that was a dope line.
Bitches, arsonists, I leave heat on bridges. Slide in an electric ride. That's Elon's wishes.
Also, electric slide in an electric ride. That was dope.
Numbers don't lie. That's a lie. You can't lean on digits. Brighton Pierre, watching the tide. Tell me the sea's not vicious. I get capped in one eye for what he's got visioned. I was
get capped in one eye, but captain one eye. Pirates like with the eye patch. Yeah.
Tell me the sea's not vicious. I get capped in one eye for what he's got visioned. I was in Bournemouth, white boy slaughtered. Offside when I got cornered. One with dreadlocks, one with a fade.
Still continuing the football scene. Offsides when I get cornered.
I was in Bournemouth, white boy slaughtered. Offside when I got cornered. One with dreadlocks, one with a fade. One with a mohawk, one with a ballad. You see, by the time what happened, I trended. I was in Brentford doing up Kim Ji-soo, that's defensive. I should have stayed in Aston's Villa, but that's in the trenches. Everything stolen round here, this is Luton Town. Creep on a man silent.
Everything stolen round. I can't do this, guys. I don't know. I immediately after this reaction have to go watch some other people's reactions who are far better than me at catching lines and breaking this down, because I'm sure I'm like getting obliterated right now. The stealing line, Luton, like looting, but oh, come on, bro.
Happened that trended. I was in Brentford doing up Kim Ji-soo, that's defensive. I should have stayed in Aston's Villa, but that's in the trenches. Everything stolen round here, this is Luton Town. Creep on a man silent. I don't care if it's me on the airwaves, turn the music down. Money can't buy what respect bought. How many MCs from Man City as man sat down and given a pep talk? Aye, don't you? I don't care if it's me on the airwaves, turn the music down. Money can't buy what respect bought. How many MCs from Man City as man sat down and given a pep talk? Aye, don't you ever, 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 Everton. Alright, let me go back in quickly.
That was funny.
I can't stay in the Premier, man's too Premier League. Doing up movie coming out soon. Invite only, Premier screen.
Premier League, but premiere screen, like a movie premiere. That was dope.
Premier League, doing up movie coming out soon. Invite only, Premier screen. Can't stay in the Premier, too Premier League. Movie coming out soon. Red carpet, Premier screen. It used to be penalty shootouts, now shootouts come with penalties. That's brothers in jail. That's brothers in cemeteries. You ain't got no goals.
Don't mess with him, man. This dude is just another level. He said, used to do penalty shootouts. Now shootouts have penalties, like ending up in jail or in the cemetery. I say cemetery, but that was a great way to make it rhyme. Come on, man. Can't touch him.
That's brothers in jail. That's brothers in cemeteries. You ain't got no goals. What the fuck you? We been around since 1886. We're nearly 170. Rude Kid Music.
Yo, my history buffs, help me out with that one. Bro, you know something? I literally was like getting ready to do the reaction, and I was like, okay, it's 3 minutes. Like, you know, maybe the video will be like, 8-9 minutes long. Obviously he's gonna go crazy because it's Ghetts. What do you expect? And we're sitting here like just past 13 minutes. And this easily could have been longer. Easily. Because there's so many bars that you could break down. The constant running theme of football teams and using them in different ways to like, oh, bro, it was so dope. It was so dope. That's something I got to watch again. But you know what? I got to see if Lee to the Vi, I don't know how to say his name, but he's done it right there. So I got to watch his. 25 minutes. See, now that tells me that I missed a ton, because Levi does not miss when he's doing UK reactions. In my opinion, I've said this to you guys before, Levi is the UK reaction GOAT when it comes to breaking bars down. I literally see this guy catching everything. Like, I learned a lot from watching him. So I'm definitely watching that later today. But what are we supposed to do with that, man? What are we supposed to do with that? Like, I don't know. If you're still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.